broadcast as we bring you visions of NBA action this fine. This is Kevin Harlan joining me, Bert. The Knicks will end their road trip here before heading back to New York. What a story right now for these guys. Win after final stretch.
And this is a team they'll see a lot of. 4 times total this season. The first game went their way. We'll see if they can push it to a 2-0 lead tonight.
And guys, doing it here in the second game again would be huge. I mean, it would really establish them as the dominant figure.
Who's on the floor? And New York looking at who they've got. Barbosa, he's in at the point. Anthony out there with Porzingis. Then it's Sanders, and it's Green in at the 2 spot. And the first one drops.
Triple.
Both free throws good from Anthony.
Steady work at the free throw line. Just what we're used to seeing out of him.
Now here's McLemore. Guarded closer. Parker outside. The dish now to McLemore. Just 5 on the clock. Back to Parker. The Bucks need to get a shot off here. And they'll turn it over. Could not get off a shot. 24-second violation. First quarter, just over a minute played.
You got a PS4 camera.
For 3, Barbosa. That one's no good. That makes him 1 for 2. Not a fast start for the Bucks. It's a 5-point game. They're moving on after the tough loss they took at the hands of Miami.
And one of the factors, Kevin, that really hurt them in that game, the lack of success at the foul line. We all know how much those free throw woes can cost you.
And it gave those opposing fans a boost every time another foul shot clanged off the rim. I mean, that's an easy way to get the home crowd in your grill.
Milwaukee's gone 0 of 2 from deep here.
I'm just watching, actually.
Outside, out of the Kumbo. Middleton out.
Okay, let me try something real quick. Settings. View comments. Yeah, Justin, I got a PS4 camera. There, I'll just do this.
Outside.
Yeah, Justin.
Back to Antetokounmpo.
They get one, still can't connect.
That one goes. Count it.
Beautiful finger roll to cap that drive off. He knows how to finish with some flair and flavor, guys.
Clark, they've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a little bit of cottonmouth here. Dry spell for sure.
Monroe with a screen on Anthony.
I tell you what, guys, it's going to be a tough day on this defense if he's got the A game rolling tonight.
Inside, here's McLemore. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
It took them a while, but finally they take the lid off.
You know, sometimes all it takes is one to get a team going. We'll see if that's the case here.
Now here is Barbosa. We saw him go on a scoring rampage last game. To the middle. And the rejection by Antetokounmpo. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Knicks will retain possession.
Pass the ball, pass the ball. Pass the ball.
Now about 3 minutes gone in the first quarter. Barbosa. It's good for his second make. He's made 2 of 3 so far. For so long, Clark, Freak has made it apparent that he wants to be a global star. Isn't that what all these guys really want? Yeah. Tries to achieve that through endorsements. You wonder if he is taking some of his focus off the game.
Well, you know, it's perfectly fine for any NBA player to sign a few endorsements, but you have to make sure that the main thing stays the main thing. NBA players need to hoop more than they need to worry about their brand.
Monroe, no good.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
It seems that every pass they make is leading to a score here. I mean, that's just exquisite ball movement.
And that's because the ball is looking for the best shot, and it's really paid off for them during the run.
Doris Perkins. Doris.
Kevin, I was able to listen in on what Kurt Rambis had to say to the team. The focus of the discussion was getting their offense to run through flash. Coach putting the pressure squarely on his shoulders by asking him to be the key man in the offense. It's not something they ask of him When they do, he can usually handle it. Guys, we'll just have to watch how it plays out here in the first half. Kevin, back to you.
All right, Doris.
And this quarter, he has clearly been off the mark.
Outside Anthony, the feed to Green. Passes it to Barbosa. And there are the Knicks with another bucket.
Already seizing control of this game.
Total control, Greg, and as well as they're playing at both ends, I look for this lead to get even larger.
Middleton can't get it to go.
Boy, from my angle, it looked like it was in the bottom of the net. Looked good from here.
Yeah, I'm about as shocked as you are, Clark. And the story here, Kevin, early on, is how well they've shot the basketball.
Very high percentage so far, and if you want to start a game hot, that's the way to do it.
And it's Antetokounmpo penetrating. Excellent use of the screen that time.
The screenplay worked ideally there, and I'm not talking about the screenplay you see in a movie theater. Gave him more than enough room to get that shot off.
Now here is Barbosa. He's got 9. Puts up a 3. Antetokounmpo pulls it in. For the New York Knicks, they come in off a good outing against the Wizards in Washington.
And even in hostile territory, as they were that day, they had no jitters at all. I mean, the confidence kept growing as the shots kept falling.
And they were falling big time. I mean, from the top to the bottom of that roster, everybody was locked, loaded, and spraying jumpers.
It's deflected.
No, that was
stolen by Middleton. Wide open. Cannot hit. And New York the other way now.
The defense there got away with a major lapse.
No good. Plumlee with some nice D. Bucks trail by 11. Antetokounmpo kicks to McLemore. Feeds it to Parker. Parker double teamed. From deep, McLemore. And it's good in the assist by Parker. And that's now 7 points for Ben McLemore. New York's gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. Green, the pass to Anthony. Barbosa. And he banks in the layup.
Boy, they've yet to string many stops together.
It just seems like they're a step slow today.
Bucks shooting 31% here early on. Not getting the shots they'd like. Middleton dishes to McLemore. Parker outside. Parker double teamed. From the line. Can't hit.
All he needed right there was simply to set himself up and then relax and shoot the ball. He threw himself off balance for no reason. He's finding all kinds of ways to get it done. What a quarter he's having.
That's not good.
6-second difference between shot and game clock. And McLemore kicks to Middleton. Anthony against Antetokounmpo. Dishes it to McLemore. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. Anthony drives in, and he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed. Anthony's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
And the offense has come together immediately. I mean,
To make that. Watch out.
Just sub me out. I don't want to play the rest of the quarter. We call a timeout. Why don't you call a timeout?
Come on, Bradley Center. You for your energy. Substitution on the court.
Aaron, why would you? Who even called that timeout? 425, guys. 25. 425. 425.
Come on, Bradley Center. You better be making some noise for your energy.
And welcome back to the NBA on 2K Sports. More action in store as the players get ready to go, having a nice break to get hydrated. And a whole new group out on the floor right now for the Knicks. And New York looking at who they've got.
Jam it.
That was incredible.
Oh, my goodness. He's just getting nasty on him now. Wow.
Yeah, now that they've built up a lead, this is when he really breaks out those incredibly slick moves.
man, like a Ginsu knife, just slicing and dicing.
That was a nice replay brought to you by Kia. But on that shot, with that, the Knick lead is cut to just 9 points on the basket from McLemore. Here's Here's Barbosa. Can't get it to go. Plumlee with some nice D. And for Milwaukee, they're shooting just 34% from the floor. And it's Antetokounmpo penetrating. Plumlee, the pass to Antetokounmpo. Over to the wing.
I set my first name.
Poked away. It's stolen by Anthony. Here's Green. Boom, he jams it straight down.
And this sort of awesome dunk is one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game right now.
Clark, there is a swagger out here on the court that they possess and are not afraid to show it either.
That's right.
I tell you what, I used to love to go up and jam like that.
And Doris Burke has something for us. Hey, Doris.
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Washington Wizards got down to business. He ended up with 50 points, and that scoring out
Games, but that was something special.
And I love that no matter what approach they tried against him, nothing worked. I mean, he was ready for everything.
It makes you wonder what kind of defense they'll throw at him tonight. I mean, however they choose to play him, it's still going to take a special effort to keep him under control.
That three off the mark. Now here's McLemore, covered by Barbosa. Just 5 on the clock. Barbosa with the steal. And another fast break for New York. Knicks running. Took it the length and buries the three. Barbosa's got 5 points now this quarter.
And that gets him going here in the second after hitting 2 from long range in that first.
3-2 zone.
Here's Antetokounmpo. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against Miami.
And not just the scoring. It was also how fierce he was on defense, grabbing 3 steals on the night as well.
So a pretty lopsided game through the first half. New York ahead, up by 16. And now let's catch up with Doris Burke, who's...
Well, Carmelo, what allowed you to function so well offensively?
We got vets. We got guys that know how to play basketball. We come together as a team. We're doing that. We're just trying to take it one day at a time. That's it.
Thank you so much. Back to you guys at the table.
All right, Doris, thank you, and stay with us.
35-29. We're dominating. Just challenge me. You see my username in the description below. Okay, I want to see this shit, man. I don't care what coach has to say. My game's flawless. We flawless. We the best.
Welcome back, everybody. Third quarter just about to get going here in what has been so far a runaway game.
Man-to-man,
Talk about complete control. Everything working in this one. For Barbosa, he's got 19 points, and from downtown, he's buried 3 three-pointers.
Well, when he squared himself up and gotten good looks, he's knocked them down.
Filling out the wings, it's Middleton and Antetokounmpo. Craig Monroe is out there, Jabari Parker. And it's McLemore in at the point guard position. That's the 5 to begin the second half for Jason Kidd. And he sinks the second. The Knicks leading by 15. Here's Barbosa, and he goes strong with the one-handed jam.
You have got to be kidding me. I mean, that's a point guard playing like a power forward.
And he can do a little bit of everything out there.
Yeah, he torches defenders in all kinds of ways. When he's on the floor, he's a matchup headache.
Parker with it. Pass to McLemore. And there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line. It's going to be on Freak. The Bucks shooting their 7th and 8th attempts at the foul line tonight.
Taking 2 shots.
And he makes the first.
Come on.
And McLemore drops them both. The Knicks shooting a smooth 58% from the field. Everything going according to plan for them on that end. Barbosa dishes to Green. Anthony with it. Now guarded by Antetokounmpo.
Bro, you got in the way. Come on, I know you're coming in. Oh, I gotta get out.
And about a minute of action so far in the third quarter.
Man-to-man.
He feeds it to Monroe. Puts up the baby hook. And lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2. Let's take a brief moment to look at the 2K leaderboard with the list of the league's feistiest defensive teams. In the third spot, the Bucks.
You can't get careless with the basketball against this group. I mean, they'll pick your pocket, and no surprise to see them in the upper echelon as far as steals.
And so Monroe nails both of them. The Knicks leading by 13. Barbosa passes to Carmelo. Goes up the baseline. He goes up again. And up and in it goes with the lay-in from Barbosa. Barbosa's got 23. The Bucks shooting at a 32% clip from the field. They're just not executing. Now here's McLemore, covered by Barbosa. Anthony against Antetokounmpo. 6 to shoot. And he hits it and gets hacked down the play. A three-point possibility if he can convert the free throw.
Yeah, terrific play right there. Great strength to finish through the contact.
That's exactly how it should be done. Get the bump, concentrate on the shot, and you'll get the bucket too.
And he's out there now for the Bucks. Smith comes in for Jabari Parker. And Stauskas subbed in for Chris Middleton. Vaughn's checked in for McLemore.
23 points, 6 rebounds. I usually have like 40 points by now. Yeah, I'm a bit of a ball hog. Actually, yeah, a bit of a ball hog.
Just over a minute and a half have passed here in the third quarter. Antetokounmpo against Anthony. Antetokounmpo kicks to Stauskas. Then he grabs the board.
Alright, pass with the ball.
Anthony's got 4 rebounds now tonight.
A slight rebound advantage for them. One more column in their favor, and it's all adding up.
Well, you take a look at all of the stats, the team stats, that is, and that's one of the many areas that they've had the advantage. And as a result, they've got a big lead.
Out left to the wing. Stauskas kicks to Smith. Hits the front of the rim and out. The Knicks leading by 14.
Pick.
Move the ball and stick it to him.
Now here's Barbosa. Not a lot of room. No good from the low block. Bucks have gone 1 of 3 since starting the second half.
Oh my God.
Antetokounmpo against Anthony.
That's right, man.
Out of bounds. New York takes possession.
Knicks ball.
That's
For the Knicks. Roten's checked in for Anthony. And it's Rivers in for Flash. Bucks trail by 14.
This is terrible. This is terrible.
Out to the right wing.
Oh, that's my guy. Whoa.
The pass to Vaughn.
Something like power forward or some shit.
They set the pick. Antetokounmpo with the ball. Now guarded by Aflalo.
You know, even though he's bite-sized compared to the big man on the floor, he's done some really tall work on the board.
Here's Roten. The shot goes down. Very quick possession right there.
Assist from
Roten's got 8 points.
And really smart to draw his man out to the perimeter. He's giving up too much size to be effective inside.
Showed nice basketball IQ. I agree, Greg. I mean, if he finds his spot on the perimeter and doesn't force it, I think his outside shot will be hard to block no matter who's defending it. What handles? He broke the D down to the ground with that move.
That's good. And it's now 26 points for Freak.
His shooting has been outstanding here. Definitely one of the reasons they're up in this game.
That's good. So I hope everybody had a good Christmas. I got a lot of cool stuff.
Follow against Antetokounmpo. To the middle.
Like, you're at that age. Well, if you're like in the teenagers at least.
Plumlee, the pass to Vaughn. Shot clock at 5.
My toy was the PlayStation.
And it's Antetokounmpo penetrating. Here's Parker.
A lot of gift cards.
Rejected by Barbosa.
That's something they need to do more of. Get after it on the glass. Go get those boards.
Clark, it wouldn't hurt. Some extra possessions would definitely help narrow the gap and maybe swing the momentum.
Yeah,
He's really picked up where he left off in the first.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've had a number of empty ones, a long time without a basket.
They got to find something, you're right.
I mean, I like the call. I thought the defense was just there a little late.
Yeah, it looked like it. I mean, he kind of slid underneath as he got to the spot, too.
Yeah,
A different look for Milwaukee. Chris Middleton's checked in for Antetokounmpo. And it's Ben McLemore in for Vaughn. Porzingis, he's checked in for New York.
And that's just carelessness there. I mean, you have got to have your head in the game.
A different look for New York. Sanders checked in for Derek Williams. Anthony comes in for Aaron Aflalo. And it's Green in for Roten. Great open look there. That's now 32 points for Freak.
They're going back to the three-point shot over and over and over.
And they may have found the Achilles heel of this defense. That was their 9th straight point from beyond the arc.
Got a piece of it. And that one is stuffed right through.
Ooh, quick hands on the steal and then just mad hops on the slam.
Great sequence for them defensively and Clark offensively.
Well, one usually leads to the other, Kevin. That's just good, aggressive, attacking basketball at both ends.
The 3 quarters of play all in the...
Can't stop.
And we welcome you back as we get going here in the 4th quarter. The final quarter of play can change everything. And on the floor for New York here in the 4th.
Whoa! How about that now? What a sensational finish.
Oh, got to be able to get some hang time to do that one.
Yeah, you got to rise and levitate.
Suspend yourself.
Yeah, levitate.
Almost. How about the glide in and then also to reverse it?
That was a nice replay brought to you by Kia. Here's Barbosa.
Oh, no. Let's go. That one-handed.
Just floating to the rim on that slam.
Boy, when he gets up and stays
Man,
up.
you could clock his hang time with an hourglass.
They set the pick. Screen by Monroe. Pass to McLemore. 6 on the shot clock. And here we go with Barbosa.
Let's go.
You know what? He wasn't going to wait around for any help on that break.
Solo soiree performance all the way. How about that for a little bit of a limerick?
I'm going to let it slide.
The drive by Monroe. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2.
Throw some fucking balls.
And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Knicks.
Boy, their passing has been picturesque, a thing of beauty in both halves. More than a few of their baskets have come off assists.
Yeah, and another thing, they've created a lot of turnovers, but they've also been able to convert when they've got down in transition.
And the Bucks making a change here. Vaughn's checked in. Lee's checked in for the Knicks. Williams comes in for Anthony. New York moving the ball around. Kicks to Rivers. 4 on the shot clock. The dish to Lee. New York needs to get off a shot. Barbosa's shot is off. The Bucks shooting a meager 37% for the game. It's tipped. Stolen by Rivers. And a fast break now for New York.
Oh. Hit that, Rivers.
Back to Barbosa. To the wing on the left.
Shoot the ball.
Right side, Williams. He dishes it to Rivers. Just 5 to shoot. The 15-footer. Rebound, Milwaukee.
Yeah, great look, but disappointing with the miss.
Boy, what happened on that one, Greg? I mean, that's almost an automatic shot for him.
Moment here now for an injury report. And let's get an update on Josh Smith's injury. Doris, what's the news?
Yes, gentlemen, the head athletic trainer for Milwaukee was able to update me on the situation. He said he's having back spasms and it's causing him a lot of pain. Losing a player like him is a big blow to this team who lean on him to do so much. Someone else will have to step up, Kevin.
Thank you, Doris. Boy, you always hate to see anyone ever deal with any sort of injury.
And almost for every player, it's inevitable. I mean, injuries are going to happen no matter how well you take care of yourself.
And let's just hope the rehab process doesn't drag on any longer than it has to.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Really a prime example of the difference in how these teams have operated offensively. Much more individual play at the other end.
Here's O'Brien, covered by Lee. Now here's McLemore. And it's off from 3-point range.
Bro, I need
And the shots just continue to say no in terms of falling.
And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot.
It's been a good game for Mr. Rivers. He's got 8 points, and he's come up with a couple of nice steals today, too.
Clark, just a very energetic brand of defense.
And he sinks the second. Bucks have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the fourth quarter. Here's Vaughn. He kicks it to McLemore. Drains the three-pointer. McLemore's got 5 points in the quarter.
The D just sagged off just enough and no hesitation on his part.
Robinson dishes to Rivers.
Oh, no. Bad time to slip up there, Kevin. They got to stay focused.
And taking a technical there is the last thing you want to do. The opposite of smart basketball.
Stauskas is checked in for the Bucks. And New York with a change here, too. Tony Roden, he's checked in for Rivers. Monroe on the double team.
Shoot that. Oh, I see.
Lee kicks to Barbosa. Here's Roden. Hands it from downtown.
Ooh, yeah.
Roten's got 11 in the second half.
Add another triple to their second half total.
They came out of the break just dropping bombs and just are not letting up at all.
Isn't that 2 techs?
Now Monroe. Wide open look. And again, the Bucks miss.
Hey, double.
New York's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. Williams kicks to Barbosa.
Shoot that. Shoot that.
Roten, the pass to Barbosa. Over in the corner, Williams. The feed to Barbosa. Clock at 6. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2. That one on Monroe.
At the line for the Bucks, Thomas Robinson.
Got the Barbosa stored up.
2 shots.
They throw good. Robinson. And the Bucks making a change here.
Oh, my
Plumlee's checked in.
goodness. What a game. What a game.
That one is no good. For Milwaukee, they've gone.
Oh, no. Bad time to slip up there, Kevin. They got to stay focused.
And taking a technical there is the last thing you want to do. The opposite of smart basketball.
Green checked in for Thomas Robinson.
That's right.
Here's Stauskas. Here's Inglis. Passes it to Vaughn. Out to the right wing. 5 on the clock. Nice ball movement by Milwaukee. Lets the 3 fly. And again, Milwaukee with the triple.
Boy, they've been terrific from beyond here in the second.
Exactly what the doctor ordered. Those 3-point bombs will erase the deficit quickly if they can keep it up.
Roden kicks to Williams. Feeds it to Barbosa. Dishes it to Lee. Back to Barbosa. Pulls up. Lee passes to Barbosa. He feeds it to Williams. Back to Barbosa. Lee dishes to Barbosa. Down low. Another shot. Lee, that's good.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for New York.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, I thought, Stephen Clark. An all-around dominant performance. Clark, and you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
I certainly did, and they just cracked it open and made it an NC. No contest.
Yeah, I like that. And so all the hard work here tonight converted into a tally in the win column. It'll be 26 on the year.
And once the horn sounds, they're going to go up 2-0 in the season series.
But, Greg, still 2 more games upcoming between these teams, so we could have a few more twists and turns down the road.
I mean, when you look at the stats, you'll see just how dominant a game this was for Flash. He just looked like an orchestrator out there. His teammates kept running to the open spot, and he found them time and time again.
Larry Sanders is checked in for New York. He hits the second from the line.
Not nearly as productive a trip to the line as he'd have liked. They need all their free throws to go down at this point.
Barbosa kicks to Williams. 30 seconds left in the fourth. Pass to Inglis to the inside, out to the wing.
Shoot that.
Vaughn, the pass to Inglis, takes the three. Vaughn gets the bucket.
And they're clearly finishing strong here, but not enough time to pull it out.
Yeah, it does look like they're going to end on a high note. Too bad this run didn't develop sooner for them.
Shoot that.
So no problem for New York as they get the win.
One away from having a freaking triple
The
double.
2K Sports post-game show.
Mad. Oh, I'm about to cry.
Ernie Johnson here again with Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny Smith. Without further ado, let's present to you our Jordan Player of the Game, Freak. He had an outstanding third quarter. Whatever they needed in terms of energy and offense, he was the firepower that propelled them during the second half. What'd you like about his performance, Shaq?
I don't know what got into him tonight. Whew. He caught the scoring bug and was just pouring it in the paint. That's the kind of offense he's capable of delivering when he sets his mind to it.
He was dead on from the field tonight, guys. I'd call his performance economical because there was no wasted opportunities. He took advantage of every good look he got. I mean, everything.
Always a pleasure. For Kenny the Jet Smith, for Shaquille O'Neal, this is Ernie Johnson. Have a great night.
America's Mexican. I don't know what the fuck you want to call me, bro. But thanks for watching and like, subscribe. I don't know, man. Start here playing 2K and shit. Bob, PS4, add me, play me. I play 2K, FIFA, Call of Duty, GTA. I don't know, maybe some UFC if you guys want to play UFC. But yeah, just hit me up, message me, I don't know, add me. My username is down below.
You guys have a real streak going now. Can you keep it up?
You better believe we can keep it up. Ain't nobody can play with us right now. We men out here, and the rest of the league is just little boys. So, next question.
Do you feel like you've been taking too many shots from long range lately?
I don't know. That's probably something you should ask Coach. But hey, if I'm going to take a bunch of threes, I should at least be making some of them. And I did that tonight. So there. Who's next?
Word is spreading that you're causing some real drama with your off-court commitments, missing appearances, failing to fulfill contracts. Do you have anything to say about that?
Look, if you want to talk about my business dealings, you have to get in touch with my agent, Don Pagnotti. But you know what? Let me save you the time because here's what he'll say. No comment. It's silly to comment on stuff like that has no bearing on anything else. So please, let's keep questions on the subject of basketball and basketball only. Thank you.
Next question. Fuck yeah. Eso es todo. ¿Por qué no